What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about why or how to get a man obsessed with you, a certain concept of it, okay? Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I will love you forever. Also, I hit 100,000. 100,000. Didn't think I was gonna. Yes, I did. I thought I was going to do it, but there was a time I remember, like back when I had 70 videos out, which is like a fifth of the videos I have now. So I mean, it's a good amount of videos, and I had very low amount of subscribers, very low amount. And I'm like, why am I doing this? But it's because I love it. I pushed through, prevailed, and now you're all following. So thank you so much. Couldn't do it without you. I love you, ladies. I love the community. You're all awesome. I'm sorry I make money off guys being douchebags, but that's just the way it is, okay? But seriously, I absolutely love you, ladies. Thank you so much for following me and everything you do. I know I give you the advice, but I wouldn't be anything if you didn't listen. So again, I love you and thank you. So, jumping into this, I want to touch on the concept of how much you should actually invest in a guy to get him obsessed with you. And again, I could go really deep in this, but I'm going to touch on that in my course, so I'm going to hold out on you, right? I'm giving you blue balls. I feel like a lot of women, and I say this in a lot of my videos, but hear me out. When a guy shows a lot of interest, a woman just, for some reason, she just gives in. And I mean gives in a lot. I'm not saying you gotta be cold, because you don't. That's actually going to work against you if you're cold. But if a guy shows a lot of interest, the girl ends up going with, this is him hitting it, okay? He ends up going, or she ends up going with it, and he ends up having her, so there's no reason to really obsess over her. Like, I have it, I know what it's like, it feels good, I can have it when I want, there's an abundance of it, I have her. And that's usually what happens. I tell women, if you want to get a guy to obsess over you, he has a blueprint on what he wants, and he likes the idea of going there. You want him to feel, hey, things are going great, I'm about to get it in. But then all of a sudden, he doesn't get it in. And then he becomes, because he's so close, he becomes obsessed actually getting it. See, if women play too hard to get, where it's too far, it's like this, it's not really going to work because it's not worth the effort. Now, you could say, well, then he's not, he's not the guy for me then because I am worth the effort. Listen, hey, ladies, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, can I do this? Okay, I can do this now, yeah. Oh, my eyes are so red. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it has nothing to do with you. It's the idea of what it could be or where it's going and efforts. If you give in too easily, he's going to treat you like you're abundant. There's going to be no effort involved, no resources invested because he doesn't need to. But at the same time, if it's too hard to get, he's not going to change. When I say too hard, I mean pretty extreme. I'm not saying you can't play hard to get. I'm not saying you can't, just kind of create some space between you two. But I feel like if you're trying, if it's way too harsh and it's like this, it's like, is it even worth it? And he's just going to start chasing some other girl. So I am a big believer that a woman should give the guy the idea, or sell the idea of this is what it's going to be like and you're so close and you're so special, and let the guy work towards it, and of course investing in you. But then all of a sudden she doesn't really give out, or she doesn't really give in, but the guy's so close that he's going to start investing in and keep it going because it's actually worth it. It's like, well, it's like if someone ran the marathon. Before you even run a marathon, you're like 26 miles, no way, 26.2 miles, there's no way I'm going to do it. Absolutely not. You're on the first mile, it's very easy to give up. But if you're on the 24th mile, you're like, or the 20th mile, I might as well finish it out. I might as well do it. I'm already far enough, I'm going to finish through. It's a really good analogy, I got to use that. So that's the concept I'm getting at. And a lot of women are never really in that spot. They're never in that gray area. I know a lot of women who come to me, at least, it's always 0 to 100, and they're over here, and then they come to me after this part, after he gets what he wants, and then the catastrophe, and the results, it's either that or it's not even really started. And she's like, well, why isn't he chasing me? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? And a lot of women, whether they believe it or not, are not in the gray area. And I'm not saying that just because you slept with him, or it has nothing really to do with sleeping with him. I mean, that's what I'm referring to here. But I mean, whatever his goal is, whether it's trying to win you over, to sleep with you, to get with you, to you give him a chance, maybe he's orbiting and he's coming back and he's trying to re-win you over, I mean, all that kind of stuff. It can be a lot of things, but I feel like a lot of women give in too easily, or they don't even hook the guy enough in the beginning to get him to go through that path. So to get a guy obsessed with you, it takes a natural transition, right? There's a natural transition, and it's the dating process, it's him getting you to like him, and then it's sex. I think women should get to the point where it's, okay, the guy's thinking, okay, she likes me. I got this. I got this. Because that's the natural transition of things. It's the dating ritual. You're in the power position. Then it's him winning you over, which is kind of in the middle. And then when you give it up, that's when he has power. I always say, women have power in the beginning until they give it up. Then a guy has power. Okay. Now, of course, this is just the power dynamics. It shouldn't be like that. It should be, you know, once I give it up, and I trust the guy, and the guy's actually a decent guy. That's not gonna happen, you know. But the guy's actually a decent guy, and things are happy ever after. Of course, after the codulating, right? Is that a word? But you get what I'm saying, okay? So a lot of the times, a lot of women give it in too fast, and they're wondering, well, what the hell happened? Why isn't he investing in me? And it's because he's not obsessed. There's just no reason for him to be. He can get it when he wants, so why would I obsess over it? Okay? A lot of women, what they need to do instead is get the guy hooked, make him think he's getting it, and then catch up between the, you know, well, we like each other, you're about to get it. Keep him right here for a little bit, girls. Keep him right here. A lot of girls give in too fast. I don't know why they do. I know women are just as horny as I am and other guys, but hey, it is what it is. So with that being said, ladies, I love you. Take care. Again, thank you for the 100K. It means a lot to me. I love you. Take care and peace.